Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to me stream. Hello. How's it going? I'm so sore all over. uh, you're doing good? That's good to hear. Oh my goodness. So, I had exercise over the weekend, but then I also had exercise during the week, and I am sore all over. I underestimate how little exercise I've gotten before this. So, yeah, it was fun though. I had fun doing all sorts of things running, climbing. Very fun, very fun. It's very fun to have your hands and arms not work for a day. Just doesn't want to respond to my brain. It must be very painful to move around the sore spots. Yeah. I mean, I think I've gotten mostly better now, but oh my goodness. I'll probably get better after another day or two. But yeah. Anywho, it's good that you're doing good, and I'm also doing good, but probably will be better once my body is not sore. Hope I get better soon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So let's see, where did we leave off last time? So last time, we play we played Hello Charlotte Episode 2 for 6 hours straight, and yeah, that I probably should have, ended earlier. I just kept thinking, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just one more hour. We're almost there. 1 hour later, we're almost there. You're basically at the ending. And then by the time we reach 6 hours, it's like, ah, you know, I probably should have just given up 2 hours ago instead of staying up the extra few hours. So close to the goal. Yeah, so close to the goal. Let's keep going. But today, obviously, for sure, there's no way, right? It has to finish. The game is only supposed to be 3 to 4 hours, so 6 hours. I assume I doubled up the time, so at most 2 more hours today, and we'll be done. How's the tent going? The tent provides great audio quality. Good job, tent. It is definitely better today, since it's the second time I've been using these new blankets, so I think it's a bit better. Still, there is kind of like a bit of a gap on one side that isn't as well covered as the other, but I'll be buying another one of those blankets over the weekend. Hopefully, it won't take. It will not take another stream. There is no way. There is no way it's gonna take another stream. And oh, you got infinite milk. You've encountered a fridge, and you checked inside, and there was infinite milk. Now you just need cereal. So anyway, today's obviously going to be finishing off Charlotte, and there's a lot of questions I had about the game. I wonder if those questions will be answered today. You're swimming in milk. You got infinite milk last one time before, and you have infinite milk this time. So yeah, you're literally swimming in milk. You'll never be able to finish it, and it doesn't expire. You could drink it forever. So let's see, where did we leave off with Charlotte? Okay, I think I remember. So Charlotte last time we were in the world with the mirrors, with the puzzles, and then C saved us, and then we got C saved us. C wanted us to leave this world, and in the end we convinced C not to, but there was the trial. So school trials are taking place, I believe, the next day after this, since it's nighttime. You're using the fridge as a bathtub. You're there. Well, if you open up the fridge and then kind of take out the drawers and turn it on its side with the infinite milk, yeah, it could be a bathtub, nice and cool. You know how like they have like the goat's milk kind of body soap. It's kind of like that, just cow milk. It would be good for your skin. And then you can there's so much, it doesn't matter about waste. There's no waste. You can swim in it, you can drink it. It's perfectly fine. You have a warm side and a cold side. One with the warm milk and one with the cold milk. Just in case if you wanted to, warm up with the warmer milk and then cool down a bit with the cold milk. A nice kind of shock therapy kind of thing, and kind of like a spa. Okay, so let's see. Who did Charlotte talk to? I think Charlotte talked to Felix, and then he said, "Oh, I feel better now." Can he open any more doors? Hmm? Oh, we can enter the piano room. Shoujo manga anthology. This one's not mine. I think I just saw something I shouldn't have. Let's put it back where it was, Seth. Soap and Skin sheet music. It's not that I like it because it's soap. It's not that I like it because there's soap in the band name, Bennett once said. The ones he asked me to learn were Spiracle and Turbo Womb. Those are interesting names. Turbine Womb? Okay. Children's album. This one's my favorite. It's pretty easy to learn too. Game sheet music for piano. Felix and Bennett bought this one for Christmas. There are plenty of movie scores too. So that these your servants can, with all their voice, sing your wonderful feats, clean the blemish of our spotted lips. Zero St. John. I don't understand that one. The last one had a unique sounding name. They all have unique things going on. Tros Gon Tros Nocenis. There's a My Chemical Romance full discography among the classical music plates. Jazz for your fingertips. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, nothing has happened with the visceral on the table. It's still breathing. All right. Oh, wait, what was this one? How to make friends in your spare time. Now comes with an extra booklet and how to get rid of them. Ah, yes. Everyone goes out to buy the books to learn how to make friends, but everyone's sleeping on the book about how to get rid of your annoying friends. It comes in handy. Is the mutant spider still on the loose? I think they handled it. Warning. Mutant spiders inside. Reads the label. That's the #1 selling book. How to get rid of your friends. Ah, yes. Getting rid of those annoying friends. It's great to make friends, but sometimes you gotta prune the friend list a little. But you gotta do it tactfully. So there's never really been exploratory research in that, but with this #1 New York bestseller, you too can learn how to get rid of those annoying friends. Okay, I think these are still the same. Sometimes you just make way too many friends. Oh, right, there's this thing. But there must be something to do with this invisible path later. I would hate that this path just existed for no reason. Because there's too much to remember about. You gotta just learn everything. But sometimes you'd have information overload. Sherlock Holmes once said that he doesn't know the names of the planets in the solar system because it's a waste of the space in his head. He doesn't have time to think about solar systems when it has nothing to do with them. It's just there to make you wonder. Yeah, all that extra information just to make you wonder. Just like the universe. I'm scared to see Frey right now. Wait, if she's scared, what should she do? There's no one else who's still awake. Oh!
What is it, dear girl? Can't sleep?
Yeah.
I'll make tea. Which one would you like? There's oolong, honeybrush, jasmine green, rooty bush, good morning tea, gunpowder green, Earl Grey, Lady Grey, Christmas mix, Japanese lime.
Japanese lime will do.
All right, I'll add a spoon of honey to it.
Sorry for interrupting your duties.
Pay it no mind. Unfortunately, inspiration often comes at night, rendering me completely unable to sleep in peace.
I see.
So, what is it that troubles you? If it's anger you need to take out, the piano room is always open.
I don't think mashing chords in the middle of the night will help this time.
Then, what is it?
I guess I'm just tired. I want to rest for a while, but whenever I close my eyes, the slumbering gods haunt me.
I see. Why don't you spend more time in the dressing room? I might have a few dresses you haven't tried on yet. I'm short on feedback, especially since Felix refuses to help lately. You see, he has a slender build, and you've been so busy with school lately.
I get it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll try to visit more often. See you, Aiden.
Keep your head up, alright?
But what about the tea? Did she get her tea? It's about to make music so good that you'll make everyone deaf. Hello. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. So just continuing on with Hello Charlotte. We're gonna finish off what we couldn't finish last time and figure out this fever dream of a game. Howdy there. Going great? And what about me? I'm doing great. I am sore all over though. I ended up doing too much exercise this week. I did a lot of running over the weekend, and then I went climbing indoors. And now my body is all sore and all achy everywhere. I overestimated how much I could do. A whole adventure. I know. Surprisingly, I didn't think it through when I planned everything, and it just so happened to overlap in the same week, and then it's like, uh-oh. I hope my body can take it. Yesterday, my arms basically refused to work, so it's like, I struggled so hard on, like, the easiest climbs. It takes so much energy and strength, surprisingly. Didn't think about how sore I'd be. Yeah, I was like, I I I think I booked the place for like you don't really have a choice once you pay. I think they give you up to 2 hours. It didn't take more than 15 minutes for me to get tired. I was tired in 15 minutes, and I was sitting and I was like, I think if I rest a bit, I'll be able to climb again, right? I rest for a bit, and then I continue climbing. I'm like, I'm weaker than I was before. I can't do this. So I ended up leaving, I think, after an hour. Half the time I was resting, half the time I was doing the little climbs meant for little kids. It was fun though, because it was my first time doing any sort of climbing. Just dying of exhaustion. Yeah, but yeah, it was really fun, but I'm more of an indoor person. So, Ami is my name. Video gaming is my game. Oh, this room's extra dark. What's going on here? This looks fine. The best inspirational quote. Best inspirational quote right there. Write that down, write that down. So I talked to 2 of the characters. I don't think there's anyone else. Let's just save so you don't have to redo anything. Okay, perfect. Good night, Seth. Ray closes a memory book he is reading when he sees me. Long time no see, Miss Wiltshire. Look, don't make such a sour face. I want to make up with you. I've been doing some cleaning lately. If I can't be of help in the real world, I figured I'd help clear your mind, at the very least. Look, hasn't it become less foggy? I suppose so. Fred beams with excitement. Right? But why would you do that? I never asked for this. You see, I, I read in your memory journals that you were lamenting the fact that your mind has become foggy over the years, and I figured it's in my power to aid you. You might not notice the changes immediately, but they will soon take place. I see. Freya lightly embraces me, nuzzling against my hair. Don't worry about a single thing, Miss Wiltshire. You'll soon see that this world is not worth staying in. Sweet dreams, princess. D31. They'll be making books for my codes? Yes. Ami's inspirational quote, volume 691. Nice. Okay, so. Oh, interesting. It prompted that there's no one here. No one's here. You know, I kind of assume there shouldn't be anyone here if you go into the bathroom. So I guess that's why they didn't prompt the bathroom. No one's here. No one's here. Can we use the phone? This phone's been broken for a while. Guess not. No one's here. No one's here. Are we able to do anything about this area? Nope. And the bathroom was the only one left out? I mean, if the door is open to the bathroom, you would hope that there's no one in there. You would hope. No one's here. Access denied. Access denied. It's faster to use the Omnicube. Okay. Nothing happens. Seems like the warp cube's broken, Seth. Let's look for the other way around. Okay, that's kind of ominous. Can we go anywhere else? Are there any hidden paths around here? Guess not. We're closed for maintenance. Thank you for using our services. Don't come again. Let's try the warp cube again, Seth. It's organic, so maybe it changed its mind. Wait. Omnicubes are organic? That's kind of weird. Okay. Huh, it's working again. Okay.
That god guy got what was coming for him. So will you.
Eh?
Get lost, Wiltshire. What the hell's your problem?
Go away, ugly. What? These guys are so rude. Didn't they say it was smarter? Oh yeah, they did. They did. They said that the cubes were sentient and much smarter than us. Why is my friend all the way in the middle? What does it say on the board? Something canned? C and Wiltshire held hands. Oh. They'll never know if their head explodes.
For this lesson, you should organize into groups of 3.
Henry's is sitting too far away. She probably already found someone to work with. Seth, let's find us a group.
We already have enough people. Sorry.
Oh. Almost forgot there's this mechanic. It's socializing time. What if we use... Okay, never mind. That's a bad idea. That just heals them. Let's not heal them. I think one more hit, maybe? Oh, come on. Okay, then, let's talk about your homework. No effect. No effect. What? Okay, there. I think talking to the head is better than talking to the legs. I don't know. Maybe talking to the legs will work, right? Maybe if I talk to the feet directly, they might yield. Didn't you hear? We have enough people.
As much as we'd like to have you with us, we're full. Whoops, we're full.
Oh, seems like you haven't got enough people. Well, yes. Psst.
Are you really worthy of being in Wiltshire's group?
Everyone, is there someone without a group yet? Oh.
I can join you.
Then it's decided. Sorry, we're full.
Sorry, can't take you. We have enough people. Sorry. Can't be helped, princess. Find yourself another group.
Let's go back to our seats, Seth. Jim. What do you want? Is this about your homework? It's not about your homework, okay? Yeah, stop throwing your bowels around. That's disgusting. I think I got something in my mouth. Maybe Jim doesn't have a group?
Miss Wiltshire, will you be working alone?
Yes. Excuse me, I'll work with Wiltshire.
Isn't that wonderful?
Henry joins our desk together. Let's work together, Charlie. Right.
Well then, let's take our lesson. Let's start our lesson.
Backwards reading, my only weakness. Backwards reading is perfectly fine. You gotta be able to read forward and backwards, right forwards, right backwards. It's part of the skill set. Henry's so hungry. I could have guessed. Buy us something, okay? Hey, wait a second. Hasn't Henri been mooching off of Charlotte like the entire game? She's like, oh, I didn't bring any money with me. Can you buy some snacks? Or, oh, I didn't bring any money. Can you buy me lunch? She's just mooching off of Charlotte's allowance. What the heck? Teach me your ways, Sensei Ami. The way of backwards reading is a long and arduous journey. Backwards read, you will. Time it takes. She's been using me as a wallet this whole time. Ugh. Hopefully she doesn't toss us away anytime soon. I'll be waiting on the rooftop like usual. What? So not only is she mooching off of us, but she's having us buy lunch for her and take it to her? What the heck? I guess it's fine. She's our friend after all. I buy soy milk and whole wheat sandwiches that Henri loves. Oh, I don't have any money left for myself. Seems like we'll be skipping lunch today, Seth. Oh no, I feel like she's being bullied. Uh-oh. Why is it so dark? This doesn't look... Something tells me this doesn't look very good. Henri chews on the bread I bought her. You know, Charlie, there are rumors about you. About you and Vincent going around the school. Wait, who's Vincent? Who's Vincent? What kind of relationship do you have with him? Relationship sounds way too heavy, Henry. I'm not sure he wants to talk to me after what happened. It's just regular weather. Maybe Vincent is C? Ah, I guess that makes sense. There's no one else. After what happened? It can't be. It's just as I thought. It was after your body. Huh? What did you two do exactly? Nothing much. Aside from the ascending to the heavens thing. Oh my god, what? That bastard. C didn't do anything bad, Henry. There's no reason to... Shut up. You might be a little dense in the head, but let me tell you, boys who act all mysterious only want to use you. You may hide it however long you want, but I know you're quite well endowed. Wasn't it a I cover Henri's mouth with my hands. Stop it! Henri breaks free of my grip with ease. You look like a tomato. Jeez. By the way, why don't we feed the strays today? Henri, you know the mad cats we fed? Yes, what about them? I've... they... I felt a lump in my throat. They're dead. Oh. And it's all my fault. It was me who brought them bad food and... Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? We're just continuing on Charlotte episode 2. Last stream we almost got to the end, but we're definitely going to finish it off today. What are you talking about? It was Seth who didn't do anything to stop us. Moreover, they ate it themselves. I could have done something. Seth would listen if I simply told him that they... My hands began shaking again. I just chillin' at home right now, though. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. Just chillin', just relaxing. The best kind of way to spend time. I feel the bilious ink rise in my throat. Henri puts her hands on mine. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. I hesitate. She grips my hands harder, her pretty nails digging into my skin. Do it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. See? It's not that hard. Right. You still look down. Is there something else that worries you? Well, the trial is soon. I'm worried that the choice I'll make will be the wrong one. Why so? You'll vote for Henri, right? Henri won't get angry at you for that, silly. That's what friends do, after all. Or am I wrong? I'm kind of confused about this. So if I remember correctly, the trial is supposed to vote for the number one most useless student to have them be reset. But I don't understand. Why does Henri want us to vote for her? And then also, C said, don't vote for him. The most useless student is Jim. Yeah, Jim's just having his guts spilled everywhere and just like bumping into everyone, asking for where his head is, and then like dropping his guts everywhere, and then accidentally spilling them on you. Sometimes you get it on your like mouth and you have to go like, I think it got on me. And then it's like, ugh, silly Jim. Jim's just making a mess for the janitors to clean up. Anyway, I'm not sure what to do. I'm pretty sure this definitely affects the final ending, but I wonder how. Is this the game where the student explodes? Yes. Yes, it is. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Hello Charlotte Episode 2. So, the Hello Charlotte series has a lot of ridiculous, unexpected events that happen all the time. Episode 1 had a lot of you click on a bunch of stuff because it's an RPG Maker game, and really weird, stupid things happen. Like, you read a book, the book says, do not read. You choose read, and you get shot in the face by the book and die. Or you open a bunch of gift boxes in a maze, and then you go, oh, I'm going to be collecting these cool items. And then all of a sudden you open one, and it says, oh, there's a black hole in this box. Oh, looks like you just ended the universe. Or it'd be like, oh, hey, there's boxes again. This time it's definitely not going to do anything weird, right? You open a box, and then it's like, hey, I have a joke for you. And then you continue, and then it just shoots you in the face. It's just absolutely ridiculous stuff. So this game, this episode is a lot less of that, but still has a lot of really weird, wacky things going on. Like, you go to school, you socialize, and the socializing is really just like a mini fight. And the way the characters interact is so ridiculous. I named one of them Jim. Jim is the one who is beheaded and has his guts spilled out. He just makes a mess everywhere because his guts are spilling out. Sometimes he throws his bowels at you. I mean, it heals your HP, but gets it on your mouth and you go, I got it on my mouth. Kind of silly. Anyway, we're nearing the end, and I'm figuring out what's going on and what I should do to get a good ending. It's a nice way of getting healed, I know. Yeah, ugh. And right now, this character here is Henri, our potentially yandere friend. And a trial is going to happen for us to vote for the most useless student. It's not an election, it's a trial. Let's see if I say I won't vote for you. Well, I'll probably withdraw from voting. Eh? You don't consider Henri your friend anymore? I do. It's just I don't think the voting system is fair. Is that so? Do whatever you want then. Henri doesn't care. The school bell rings. I'm back to class. Henri will join you later. Oh, okay. Until then. Bye-bye. As I went back, I wondered if Henri is always this forceful. Instead of feeling happy after our lunch together like usual, I felt incredibly humiliated. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I think I'm seeing something here. She wants to become Yandere all over again. She wants to become Yandere. She wants to reincarnate and become Yandere all over again and stalk me and become my friend. What happened to the food? I think she ate it. There's something on my desk.
There's something I want to tell you. Come to the rooftop after class. See.
I wonder what happened. The class passes quickly. New task, check rooftop. So just before, the oracle in our mind said that she, or he, or they, cleared out the fog in our mind. So I'm wondering if maybe that fog is making Charlotte not perceive the world correctly. Like it's a filter. So maybe she thinks she's good friends with Henri, but actually in reality, Henri is actually just like a manipulative bully who's harassing and taking advantage of her. And that because this is the very next day that happened, maybe we're actually seeing the truth. Oh, this game is so bizarre. Okay, so rooftop. Actually, I wonder if there's anything else to see. Probably not. Probably not. That's the elevator. Okay. What? Who? Who are you guys? I don't. Oh. Hold her down.
No longer playing God by waving that spray around, eh?
So, who do you think you are? Some princess? Royalty? Rapunzel, maybe? Is her hair too long for school norms? Hey, why don't we help our dear classmate out? Oh, wait. What is this about? One of the girls brings out scissors. The other two hold me down, making me unable to move. Snip, snap. A lock of hair falls. Keep quiet about it, okay? We might accidentally cut more than your hair. Please, don't cut it. Look, she thinks we'd listen if she asked.
Would be such a pity if our little princess got bald all of a sudden, eh?
Snip, snap, snip, snap. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. As new locks of hair fell, I felt myself incredibly humiliated. What am I being punished for? Why does it feel so humiliating? Was everyone always like this? A familiar figure appears before me. Shouldn't you call for help, Miss Wilshire? I don't want to trouble anyone. Who was the one to teach you that? Was it your mother? Be a good girl. Good always wins in the end. If you'll be kind, others will be kind to you. Violence is bad. All your life, you've been manipulated by others. All because you care too much about opinions. Because you want to be loved by everyone. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
And when things don't go your way, you find excuses. Snip, snap, snip, snap. Don't you have any pride? There are things worse than getting beaten up. Going through such humiliation when all you have to do is take my hand and everything that's unfair will perish.
It doesn't matter if it's just me who'll get hurt, Frey.
No. We both know that's a cheap lie. In fact, you want somebody to save you. Very much so. But dare not to ask for it, because you deem yourself unworthy. No response, huh?
Freya sighs.
So, where are your so-called friends when you need them most?
Friends can't always be there for me.
Is that so? Just so you know, even if your friends abandon you, even if your mother abandons you, even if the whole world abandons you, I'll always be by your side. Please keep that in mind. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
She's gotten silent.
Oh, our princess seems to have learned manners.
Hey, is she even alive? Beats me. Someone's coming.
What if it's the teacher?
Run! Quick! Your voice acting's really good. Thank you, thank you. Voice acting is one of my thing, and my natural talent is my control of my voice. They leave me lying among the remnants of my once long hair. There's a taste of ink in my mouth. I feel ill. Footsteps. More footsteps. The ones who hover above me are all familiar faces. The very next moment, my head hits the concrete. Before everything goes blank, I hear voices.
Man, how disgusting. Hey, stop it. She might still be conscious.
Who cares? Just get her out of here.
Miss Wiltshire, how does it feel now that the fog has lifted?
Was it always like this, Umbrella Man? What was, my dear? Everything. School. My classmates. I won't answer questions you can answer yourself. You're a cruel person. It's just that I'm not cut out to be a babysitter, my dear. But honestly, you should reevaluate your relationship choices. Have you ever considered that your wonderful lady friend is not as good as you imagine her to be? Henri's not a bad person. And she would never, ever manipulate people for their own selfish reasons. Nor would she write insults on the class blackboard. Right? Oh well. You'll never listen if it's not Eiler pushing you to the wall. Oops. wrong timeline. Forget I've said that. Say, Umbrella Man, where do people go after they die? The woman closes her eyes as if contemplating something. They become stargazers. Losing their earthly shells, they become able to go anywhere in the vast universe. So they just wander around? One could say that. They become the kind of existence that can be in any place imaginable at the blink of an eye. Can experience millions of years in less than a moment. Can linger with a living being and experience their life, hearing their thoughts, feeling what they feel. Becoming a stargazer is a part of the cycle of life, a purgatory period before one can achieve peace. It sounds nice. Perhaps. However, didn't you say yourself that you didn't want to make haste to see the other side? You know, my employer is rather fond of you, so, coincidentally, it's in my best interest to see you alive and kicking. On another note, this woman's body I'm currently borrowing has her shift ending soon. If you don't want any questions from her, I believe you should go home, my dear. Right. I should. And if you wish to cut your hair before anyone sees you, I'd suggest taking scissors with you. Look, if there are any in the cabinet. Ah, her beautiful hair. Her beautiful long hair got cut. Oh man. I actually really hate that type of bullying that you see in TV shows and books where they cut the character's hair, forcefully cut their hair like that. Ah, the worst. There's a pair of scissors in the cabinet. Take it? Yes. Let's go home, Seth. Let's go to the bathroom, Seth. You gotta make everyone else bald as payback. Very bad stuff. Yeah, it really sucks. I can't let anyone see me like this. I lift up the scissors. My hands are shaking. The scissors are sharp. Just one careless snip, and it'll all be over. Flowers will bloom for my skin, and I will no longer... Someone takes my wrist. It's Aiden.
Good evening, dear girl. Since when have you been doing your haircuts all by yourself?
Aiden takes the scissors away from me in one quick movement.
Allow me to help. Do you have any image of what you want your new haircut to look like?
I don't know.
That's alright. I'll do something about it.
Snip, 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 snip. I know the sound all too well. But somehow, right now, it's comforting.
And done.
I look in the mirror. A stranger is reflected in it. It's a corpse I burned in the incinerator. Oh! Whoa, okay. Tree Guy is kind of chill. Tree Guy, Aiden, is actually Crumpus. You didn't see in the previous stream, but earlier in the game, apparently we get the backstory for how she met all the characters. And I think she met him when she was 10, I think. So it was Christmas. It was Christmas Day, or the day before Christmas. She put out cookies and milk, laced in sleeping pills, and hid behind the sofa. And she had chloroform ready to catch Santa. She was gonna catch Santa coming down the chimney. She was just ready to pounce at any time. But instead, the one who came down the chimney was Grumpus. And Grumpus was like, "Oh, I only come here for naughty kids." And then she's like, "But my mom told me I was a good girl." And then she swiftly proceeds to take the chloroform and knock out Grumpus, tie him up in a rope, and drag him down into the basement. And now he makes dresses for her and teaches her how to play the piano. Turns out Grumpus is quite chill, especially when you force him into a contract. Damn, Mom is such a liar. I know, right? She lies about Santa. She lies about us being a good kid. Ugh, just awful. But the thing that caught my eye right now, preparing for a barbecue, so the thing that caught my eye is if the ones, for everyone who knows about episode 1, the characters that we fought, they had the same hairstyle as our character right now. So she's saying, it's a corpse I burned in the incinerator, which means the character she killed in episode 1 was basically herself. So this is really wacky. This is so strange. It's beautiful, Aiden. Thank you.
I'm glad I could be of help. I'll be taking the scissors, okay?
Okay. Aiden pats my head before leaving.
If you ever need to talk about your troubles, I'm always here for you. All right?
All right. The next moment, Aiden's gone. Hey, Seth, how about we visit Dr. Huxley, too? Oh, and if anyone's curious about who Seth is the player character. Us. So the human, the person, the real-life person playing the game is Seth. And Charlotte is supposed to be a puppet. Access denied. Oh, by the way, don't mind the viscera on the table. There's that lump of flesh over there with an eyeball, and there's that one who's still breathing. Don't mind them. Also, don't mind the mutant spiders. Don't let them bite you, though. You might turn into Spider-Man, Or you might just die a gruesome death. Huxley is attaching a limb to the body with duct tape.
Perfect.
Good evening, Dr. Huxley.
Hello, little one. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Yes. There's something that's been troubling me for a while.
Oh, a chronic illness? Deadly disease, I presume?
Yeah, something like that. It's just a regular looking laboratory. Spider-Man? I'm willing to take the risk. Well, be my guest. Be my guest. There's just a slim chance of being Spider-Man or dying a gruesome death. I personally would just stay away from it. I've been vomiting a lot of ink since Oracle awakened. I don't know where it comes from, and it doesn't look like normal ink.
If it was, your intestines would be full of ulcers by now, or worse. Let's have a look.
So, did you find anything, Dr. Huxley?
To my surprise, I haven't. I believe this illness is of a psychosomatic character, which means the problem lies in your mind. I'm afraid I can't be of help in this case. After all, I'm a surgeon. It's not something I could cut out. Well, you know.
I understand. Thank you, Dr. Huxley.
I'm happy to be of help.
50-50? I don't know. I think it's a little less than 50-50. Luckily, there's still one spire on the loose for you. Yay. Well, if he stops responding in chat, you guys know what happened. Obviously, Max Stars became Spider-Man, right? If you stop chatting, that's what you would have become. Just too busy web slinging, too busy fighting crime. Okay, so the whole thing about vomiting ink, that was still before the mind fog. So I wonder if she'll ever vomit ink after this point. Protecting New York City. Let's see. Oh, they're watching television. Nice, nice. I want to watch TV. I can't wait to watch Chair of Thrones. Bennett and Felix are sleeping soundly, with the TV still on. Aw, that's so cute. They must have competed in fighting games so much that they fell asleep. Let's put on some music. Oh, it's like, aw, they're so cute. Best not to wake them up. Immediately turns the channel to the rave music. Da 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 da. Psst, goes the static sound. Okay, so nothing. Wait, what's this? This isn't a fighting game. Harem dating sim gone wrong, reads the text. You play as a student who gets admitted to an elite school. Everyone, both boys and girls, is throwing themselves at you, regardless if you want it or not. Can you reject them all? Can you avoid all the true and good endings? Play to find out. It's about time I started collecting blackmail on everyone. John isn't here to be a party pooper. Yeah, I know, I could finally, rave to my heart's content. Let's go to bed, Seth. The trial's coming, Seth. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. Maycat jumps on my bed. I know. I'll be fine. Don't worry. What is going on in our mindscape? Huh? 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 What is... This is wild. I hear the sound of pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else can you be? But... Can't you see? It's our good old mind library. Lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer can we get? I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey. Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will do. Very well. A pretty trippy dream I'm having. And I have my hair back. I also have no clothes again. So there is that too. Charlotte is naked in her dreams as usual. Because that's just how she imagines herself, I guess. Choose one. Memory of a yellow ribbon or memory of a graveyard. That's just normal. Happens all the time. Yeah. That's her norm, I guess. Long hair, no clothes. Weird, wacky, trippy dreams. What should we do? Yellow ribbon or graveyard? Both of these sound so interesting. Let's try graveyard. It's a memory of Bennett. Interesting. So, the residents in the house are obviously not her relatives or anything, or family like that. It's just gotta see everyone you killed. Maybe. Do I have to count the tombstones in that case? So I think, Bennett so Bennett is the guy in the hazmat suit, and the guy with the injury on his eye. And Dr. Huxley was the doctor downstairs. And then Felix is Dr. Huxley's nephew, kid nephew, and he's supposed to be about the same age as Charlotte. And they kind of grew up together since episode 1. And they also went on an adventure together in episode 1. These guys are supposed to be aliens, apparently. These guys are supposed to be aliens. Aiden is supposed to be Krampus. The Umbrella Man is supposed to be an observer who could possess the body of anyone. And he will interact with Charlotte and talk about metaphysical things. Wow, they're doing teamwork, so wholesome. Yeah, I know. Just typical team building exercise at the graveyard. Nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious. Oh, what's that big bag we have lugging around? It's nothing. It's just our equipment. Yeah, equipment. Why do we have shovels? Don't worry about it. Gotta build up trust with each other. Umbrella Corp? Like from Resident Evil? No, not Umbrella Corp. It's Umbrella Man. So the first time Charlotte encountered Umbrella Man, he had a witch doctor mask on and an umbrella, and she just basically gave him a nickname because he didn't have a name. So she nicknamed him Umbrella Man. It was raining that day. As usual, we were running errands with Bennett and the other workers. We were instructed to gather fresh bodies from the local graveyard by Huxley. Maybe Umbrella Man's from Umbrella Corp. Maybe it could be connected. Is it connected to the Resident Evil universe? Is this a reason for me to start playing all the Resident Evil games? Maybe. We were the smallest of the group, and carrying a single plastic bag weighing over 60 kilos had us sweating and groaning all the time. Bennett went on rambling about the shows he saw on TV as he dragged the cadaver down the hill. The hidden boss. He couldn't quite read well yet, but he excelled at spoken language, so watching television became a hobby of his. He found excitement in analyzing the characters to their very core and discussing all the possible plot scenarios, and I happily engaged in those conversations. It was one of the rare bonding experiences I've ever had. Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? I dreamt of Mother. Not always. Just sometimes. It's just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams, we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground, and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't do a thing without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know. But strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful. Yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Day 32. The mother was a puppeteer, and she is the puppet being controlled. Got thingy that does stuff. What is going on? Huh? I thought that dream was trippy enough. But now the world has just become absolutely bizarre. Huh? What? There's some useless garbage inside. Take a look, eat it. Die in a pit. Oh my goodness. It's a drawing of me and Henri. Who is this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend. Henrietta. She always tells me to call her Henri, though. She drew this picture of me for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? What is this joyous music? Whoa, it's so colorful. It's turned into a wacky trip. Guys, I have a feeling Charlotte's lost it. I think she's lost her marbles. So now there's like doodles on the wall? Like, what? True Realm is a lie. Oh, now it just says True Realm is a lie. Use me to warp? Maybe not yet. Feeding meg cats to maggots. That's different. Lol. Data Omnicube? Me? But I don't know anything. Shutting down systems. Bye. Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers. One of these items are not like the others. I think more than one of them are not like the others. That boy. Rare. Pepe. Zerg Rush. Hey, I know one of those. Zerg Rush. Maybe Charlotte is high? She is high as a kite at this point. What? Why are you guys all here? Hi, Bennett.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Felix.
Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Aiden.
Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte.
Hello, Huxalai.
Hello, Charlotte.
Wait, did they multiply? Eh? What's going on? Okay, I'm not gonna read them all, but... Oh, uh-oh. This is... I can't get out, guys. I can't get out. You guys are all crowding around. This music sounds like it's being played in a circus. I think Charlotte's head is a circus right now. There's a spawner. They have twins. I can't get out of here. Uh-oh. Use me to try again. Yeah. What? Kill yourself? Yeah? Nah? Even this menu isn't being serious anymore. Nah? Aw? What? Can I have anxiety. Help. Help. I opened C's notebook. There's a text titled, I wish I was someone special. Huh? So you're saying he's not God? Book of Truth. There are only blank pages inside. How many gifts will you get on your birthday? A lot, apparently. Oh no. There's nothing else. Oh no. There's no way out. Can we just like... What if I just keep talking to them? Maybe, it was a bad choice staying in our bedroom? There's really nothing we can do. Oh no. Don't do it, Charlotte. Don't do it. You have so much to look forward to. You died. But I'm still here. Okay. How about instead of killing yourself, you kill them instead? No. Okay, yeah, what if I... Oh, I can't use the item on them. What if I just go back to bed? I'm getting trial today. Stranger behind the monitor. No time to sleep. I don't want a trial. Inside you're empty. Wait, could I warp? Nope. Oh no, I could. Go to school. Nah, man, I'm out. What do you mean? It doesn't want to warp. Okay. Well, that's unhelpful. Oh dear. I still can't exit. Okay. Skipping school is bad, Charlotte. We're trapped in an endless loop. I think we are trapped in an endless loop. It's purgatory, I think. This time they're not blocking my path, though, which is interesting. Oh, okay, now they are. Okay. Hello, Charlotte. It's the name of the game. They just said the name of the game. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Magcat. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. Title card for real. The entire family's here. Where are we? Oh yeah, by the way, C, or Vincent in the school who was getting bullied, gave us a book, and then that was what I used, and apparently Vincent, or C, says that he's the god of this world. But since all this stuff is now crumbling down, I guess C was just an ordinary kid who wanted to be special. And in his notebook, all it had was something that said, I just want to be special. Elevator isn't working. Enter the trial room.
Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin the voting now.
Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I, too, promised Henri to vote for her. We're best friends, after all. What should I do? I think you should just not vote for anyone. You know, sometimes the best way to vote is to not. Don't quote me. It's decided. I'll withdraw from voting. Henri looks at me. So you really didn't choose anyone in the end? It's not true, Henri. I chose everyone. I don't want anyone to suffer because of my choice. And sometimes not making a decision is the best decision. Huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect the school's infamous oddball. Henri, are you?
Attention, please. Everyone, finish voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait a moment. 3,
2, 1.
And the one with 0 votes. The garbage of society this year is... Oh, in fact, we have 2 people this year. Vincent Wordsworth and Charlotte Whitshire. Rejoice, you both. The guards will escort you to the smile room.
Everyone is clapping and yelling. Vote for Jim. Vote for God. Well, apparently no one voted for God, so... It feels like a mass psychosis.
Good riddance! Finally!
You deserve each other. I look at Henri. Serves you right. Honestly, just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henri. What? Please don't cry. Oh. Henri's actually crying for us? So does that mean that she is our friend? Oh no. Oh. That does make sense. I see. Interesting. So the reason why she wanted us to vote for her is so that Vincent will get no votes. Because if anyone votes for anyone else, so the person with 0 votes is the one who goes to the smile room and gets reset. Killed. That means that if you vote for someone, they don't get picked. So, Henri wanted us to not pick Vincent. So if we picked anyone else other than Vincent, then she's okay with it. That's why she was neutral about our decision, about us withdrawing. But then it's weird that she didn't vote for us, though. Because if she didn't vote for us, if no one voted for us, we'll get kicked out as well. Huh. She's not yandere, but she's actually tsundere. I think she's a bit of both. I think she's a little bit yandere and also very much tsundere. And that mind fog disappearing basically made it so that we saw all the times that she was cold and manipulative as being like a hard negative. But then we kind of like forgotten the parts of her that loved our character, Charlotte. Henri turns away from me, angrily rubbing her eyes with her long sleeves. I'll be okay. So, take care of yourself. Okay? I can still hear her sobs as I'm being led to the room.
The operation will take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still.
C finally looks at me from his operation table. I see the horror in his eyes. He's shaking.
Charlotte,
Yes?
there's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About puppeteers, observers, about other worlds. It's just like everyone says. I'm a false god, a loser, a weakling, a coward. I don't know anything about this world, nor what lies beyond it. And my name's not C, it's Vincent. I
know who you are, Vincent. You're no loser god. I think you're wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. I'm scared. I have a strange feeling that, the operation, the smile room they're going into, do you think this is lobotomy? Are they gonna jam a needle into our brains? The mind library is destroyed. Frey is here. Pray. I want to put an end to all trials. I want to save C from this world. I want to save Henri from herself. I knew you would say that. But you still want to become a tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? A boy who put himself above all the living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. All your imaginary friends, your father who abandoned you long ago, your mother who never comes to visit. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you, you chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Frey. You are a product of my own mind, born from the remnants of the Oracle. You're a manifestation of all my destructive impulses. Essentially, you're me. I couldn't love myself, Frey. I couldn't love us. So pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Consume me whole. I take a step forward. Yeah, hopefully we're not about to become Pinhead. When I wake up, it's quiet. Oh, interesting. There's a yellow glow behind her head. Is that supposed to be like a halo? Vincent is lying on the operation table. Oh, this is so strange. Um, 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 um. Why is it so quiet? 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 My words echo throughout the room with an orchestra of voices. The one saying them isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under a shooting star?
An ear-deafening orchestra of voices follow. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for all the painful things to end. I wished for everyone's happiness. I wished for everyone's happiness. I wished for everyone's happiness. Just that. Just that. Just that. Just that.
I see. What a foolish wish. However, it did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And voila, there you have it. You selfishly ate each and every ego in the world. Now, you're the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world.
No way. Everyone's gone? Vincent? Henri too? No way. Everyone's gone. Vincent? Henri too? No way. Everyone's gone. Vincent? Henri too? Whoa. Ascending to becoming the new god of this world? Charlotte became an angel. Charlotte became a biblically accurate version of an angel. Are they considered your clones or your twins? I think they're not considered clones or twins. I think they're just an extension of her body. So everyone's just echoing her voice.
Yes, their bodies are now vessels for you.
Huh? Did Umbrella Man just answer my question in real life? That's weird timing.
Not only do you consume their soul data, but also the spare copies of it. Unfortunately, they're now gone from this world.
Say, Umbrella Man, can I ask you for one last favor?
Yes, what is it?
Can you kill me? All I do is keep hurting others. If I disappear, this world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you, who disregards life itself, wouldn't hesitate to do it. So, please, somehow.
All right.
I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of a sharp pain, I suddenly feel warmth. Why?
You've done well, my dear child.
All this time, you didn't.
All this time, you didn't want to be alone, did you? Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually, it comes with a price, but my employer will have already paid in full by now. We'll travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we?
Umbrella Man reaches out his hand to me. He looks like my father from the old wedding photo. Is it really okay for someone like me?
Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It's what was destined to happen.
This is a very confusing game. Umbrella Man already knew what you were gonna say even without asking. That's because Umbrella Man is an observer who lives in the true realm. And perhaps that true realm is actually above ours, even in real life. So he's watching me play the game. He's listening. Why did he agree? I think, yeah. Well, this is good. At least Charlotte doesn't die. Umbrella Man covers me with his coat.
So, how about it?
I take Umbrella Man's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and skies, wander among roots and ruins of civilization, watch lies bloom, wither, and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how not to hurt others. I want to be a better person, Seth. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story through the end. Let's meet again one day. White End, Stargazer's Journey. Umbrella Man, if you're reading this, you're not very chill. He's watching you play A Time of the Past. Charlotte Episode 2 End. Interesting.
So it appears we've reached the end of the story. No matter what, Charlotte Whitshire was doomed from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. Of worshipping false gods, that is. Say, are you satisfied with such an ending? Or do you want to see the child's story end in another way? You know, I have the power to grant your wish. You may call me mercantile, but by this time you would have learned that nothing in this world comes without a price, and that price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your identity for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I eat your name, you will no longer be the wise, kind-hearted Seth, because the child won't remember you. She always perceived you as a friend, when in fact, you're just malware that infected our world. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact, you're not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you'll be able to save her. What do you think?
Oh, that's so bizarre. So, throughout the playthrough, Charlotte always refers to the player character as Seth, and she knows that we exist. But right now, Umbrella Man is giving us a deal to continue playing the game, but if we want to save Charlotte, we have to stop existing. We must save her? I guess we have no choice. Alright guys, we're just gonna have to make the ultimate sacrifice. Charlotte will no longer remember us, but it'll give us the chance, just a sliver of a chance, to save her and give her the ending that she deserves. If there's a fridge, it's all good. All right, I guess we're all on board. Agree. We agree. Yes. Umbrella Man, take our soul.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Figuratively, of course. Goodbye, Seth the Goody Two Shoes. Hello, Anonymous. I'll see you soon.
Charlotte Episode 2 end. That's crazy. For the fridge. Also, welcome to the stream. We just finished the remainders of Charlotte Episode 2. You missed so much. It was such a wild ride. It was bonkers. You joined right at the right time? Just at the right time? Yeah. I streamed for like 6 hours last time, and I was thinking, oh, I'll make the stream a little shorter. But I know what I want to do for the rest of the stream. We're gonna save Charlotte. So we reached an ending where Charlotte ended up becoming the Oracle, accepting the Oracle's help, and inadvertently basically destroying the world. And in destroying the world, she then went on a trip with Umbrella Man to control her powers in order to one day hopefully recreate the world and bring back her family and her friends. But at the very, very end, after the title, after it says the end, Umbrella Man comes back and tells us, you know, we can grant your wish. If you want to save Charlotte for real, you can do it, just at the cost of your existence. Oh man. And yeah, it was an absolute acid trip dream. It was nuts. It was nuts. It's the average Thursday evening. Average Thursday evening, seeing rainbow colors, smelling colors, just hearing objects, hearing things you should not be hearing. Okay, so I guess begin. Inside a dream, I laugh, and the world laughs with me. Inside a dream, I forget, and the world forgets with me. Inside a dream, I am the world. Hello, world. Hello, Charlotte. Okay, so as the seasons die, one by one, the slumbering god's heavy eyelids open once again. A choir of voices echo in a fog-filled box of a mind. Oh, those lines make sense now. This slumbering god is Charlotte. Oh, that's so strange. Okay, so I think we could skip parts of this. There's the oracle. Okay, no, it's saying good morning, Seth. Okay. Okay, so actually, never mind. So playing through the game again, it seems like it's still normal. Huh. Okay. So it seems like it's still normal. Okay, let's exit back to the title. Is it possible to reload the previous save? Okay, yeah, it still works. Interesting. Huh. Yes, she still remembers me. So I wonder if they're saying that it's episode 3 that she's gonna forget me. Umbrella Man, you liar. You're hyping it up so much. Ah, okay. So we have a. So I guess we won't know until episode 3. Episode 3 exists, and there's also other selling. We sold our name for nothing. It's like, oh man, we got scammed. Got scammed by Umbrella Man from the Umbrella Corp. Gosh darn it. So I believe there's actually some side stories that we could play. There's Heaven's Gate. And then what is this one? Oh. Yeah, there's some side stories, but I don't give us a refund, but it was free. It was free. All it cost was our soul. Our soul is free, right? I'm pretty sure I didn't pay for my soul. Is episode 3 already out? Yes. All the episodes are out because it's an older game. So we could play episode 3, but I want to save episode 3 for later. What happened to her? That's your question? What happened to her nose? She has a nose. What's a nose? She sold it? She did not sell her nose. Charlotte has a nose. You just gotta zoom in. You know, you just gotta zoom in. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, so I wonder if there's. So if we reload the game back to this point, and then what if we vote for our friend? I wonder if that'll change the ending automatically. So I don't even know where we are at this point. Umbrella Man takes names, but why wouldn't take a nose? Wait, how can I? At what point am I in the game? I don't know what. Okay, we cut our hair, so I guess we're talking to the characters. Let's go to sleep. Okay, huh? I can't go back to sleep. I'm confused. Is it? Does it not? Okay. Okay, so I don't know where we left off in the previous save. The game's broken. The game's broketed. The game broketed. Maybe. Let's hope it didn't. Let's see if it's possible. Because right now she's supposed to go to bed and we're supposed to have that acid dream. Okay, there it is. Time to explore where to go. Well, we explored and now it's time to go to bed. Okay. Ah, yes. So as you guys can see, you guys didn't miss anything. Here's the beginning of our wildest dreams. See, you're missing. Yippee! See? I'm not missing anything. Gets to experience the acid trip. Guys, I think I found the mutant spider. You found the mutant spider? Where? Guys, don't get bitten. You might become Spider-Man, but there's a great chance that something bad will happen to you. Get your costumes ready. Well, I guess that Halloween costume back from who knows when might come in useful. It's on your hand? Oh no. Eat it? I don't know if that will turn you into a Spider-Man. It might be nutritious though. Lots of protein. I hear the sounds of the pages flipping. Oh, you're awake, Miss Wiltshire. Oh, where am I? Your mind, of course. Where else could you be? But can't you see? It's our good old mind library, lying in shambles. You're too close, Frey. Frey chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much closer could we get? Share the spider around the room? If I bite it before I bit it before it bit me. If you bite it before it bit you, you'll avoid the bad side effects. Let's go! How are you feeling? Spiders, probably? Gah! There are spider webs coming out of my nose. Oh no! Max Star, don't suffocate. Make sure to lie down, turn to your side into recovery position, and then let the webs kind of just come out. Yeah, you didn't die yet. I laugh a bit too bitterly. Frey. Yes? Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. It's a painful process, but you'll get there eventually. Yeah, didn't Peter Parker also end up like writhing in pain all night long and then pass out and then wake up, looking good, feeling good? False alarm, guys. I'm just sick. Oh, thank goodness. But hopefully you get better. Hope you get better soon. Okay, so last time playing through the save is still good because we get to choose different options. Last time we chose Graveyard and we saw a brief little mini story about Bennett and the Hazmat guys. So let's do Yellow Ribbon this time. It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short, so I might as well read you another. The day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkest corner of the room, blending in with the shadows. He stepped out of it only when everyone else left. He extended his gloved hand to me. In it was a present, a yellow ribbon.
For your birthday present, I bought this ribbon. We're born colorless.
It says, tying it around my collar.
It is the people we meet who give us color. Wear it as a memento of our alliance, will you?
Memory and, as I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, though. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one wouldn't call girly. When Aiden awoke after Dr. Huxley's treatment, he was Crumpus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies: cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing amongst that. He took particular interest in making dresses. He invited me to try one on. It's wonderful. I complimented him wholeheartedly. I didn't think. I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden.
Why so?
He asked, genuinely curious.
What I see before me is a fair young lady. You should let your hair grow.
He said, smiling.
You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up.
Memory end. Say, what kind of dreams did you have before I appeared? Aw, sad you didn't get powers. Aw, dang nabbit. Maybe I need to wait 24 hours. Yeah, maybe you just gotta give it some time to kind of bake in. Gives you time to figure out your costume and your name. So it'd be like Spider-Man was called the Human Spider. So I guess let's say you'll be Max Stars the Spider. Yeah, that's a good name. That totally has a ring to it. Or you could be Star Max Spider. In the exact same way as Spider-Man, you just flip it around. Star Max Spider. That actually does kind of sound cool. Okay. Spider 118. It's Spider-Man of Universe 118. Or you might just die from the poisoning from the spider. One or another. Who knows? We'll find out in 24 hours. Report back to us. I dreamt I dreamt of Mother. Not always. Sometimes. It's just the dreams that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams, we were walking together on a street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground, and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I knew I had to do something, but I couldn't do anything without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over again. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. That sounds fun. So, do you want to be buried or cremated? Half and half. Diagonally or horizontally? Yeah, asking the real questions. Asking the real questions. Not moving a muscle to do anything just because you're told not to. What a dependent way to live your life. I know, but strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful, yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I'll leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes. Good night, Frey. Frey chuckles. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. Vertically. That's so innovative. Oh, here we go. Got thingy that does stuff. Vote for C this time? Should I vote for C or should I vote for Henri? But, so you guys did not miss anything. As you can see, Charlotte's being a little silly. There's some useless garbage inside. Look at it. Die in a pit. It's a drawing of me and Henri. Who's this? Seth, don't tell me you don't remember. It's my friend, Henrietta. She always tells me to call her Henri, though. She drew this picture for my birthday. So nice of her, isn't it? The circus music is back. True realm is a lie. Eyeballs, fingernails, bowels, pliers. One of these items is not like the other. That boy. Rare Pepe. Zergrush. Inside, you're empty. Use me to warp? Yes. But where do I warp? To school. Nah, man. I'm out. Data cube? Me? But I don't know anything.
Shutting down systems. Bye.
Lol. As you guys can see, our Omni cubes are super helpful, and they definitely was useful. And then of course, can't leave. Hi, Bennett.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Felix.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, Aiden.
Hello, Charlotte.
Hello, Huxley.
Hello, Charlotte.
And then I don't want to voice everything because gotta give it a good old reset. Just kick them. Just give those guys a good little kick and they'll start working again.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Have you tried turning it on and off again? Try turning it on and off again?
And then now we're stuck. Hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Felix. Goodbye, Aiden. Goodbye, Bennett. Goodbye, Huxley. Goodbye, Megcat. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you all. Okay, now it's time for us to make our choice.
Dear students and teachers, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phones. We shall begin voting now.
Henri peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What should I do, Seth? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I, too, promised Henri to vote for her, We're best friends after all. What should I do? So last time we chose withdraw, and by not voting, it turns out that both C, or Vincent, and ourselves get chosen as the most useless student in the school. And then basically we get brought into the smile room, which I suspect is where they're gonna do lobotomy on us. Just jam a freaking needle into our head. And excuse me. And because we did that, we ended up asking the Oracle for their help, and we absorbed the Oracle into us and ended up becoming the Oracle, which in turn basically destroyed the world because all the human consciousness got connected together and we ate everyone's souls and their ego. So basically everyone became soulless shells, including our friends. So, what should we do? Vote for Megcat? That's not an option. C is sus. Vote for him. C is sus. Emergency meeting. It was him. It was C. C did it. And they're giving you early Halloween costumes for Pinhead. It's a permanent costume. I don't think I want it. No, thank you. Okay, so how about let's try C first, and then let's try Henri second. So for our next playthrough, I'm gonna skip everything. I only went through everything slowly so that you guys can see it for the ones who missed it and came late. But now that we're all caught up, we should be good for our next run. So let's go with C for now. It's decided. I choose C's name from the list. Henri looks at me in shock and disbelief. Why? Charlie. Why did you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? I'm sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. How could you? You traitor! I trusted you.
Attention, please. Everyone, finish voting now. We'll now count the votes. Please wait a moment.
3, 2, 1.
And the one who'll amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes is Charlotte Wiltshire.
The audience explodes. Serves her right.
Why am I not surprised?
I look at Henri. Serves you right, you traitor. Why do you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush, yet you're devastated that I didn't give my voice to you? Look, even that loser didn't want to vote for you. How does that feel? But why? Henri. Why, she asks? Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciate me. No one wants to be a friend with a lunatic like you. You know? I honestly tried to be your friend, but I gave up. Henri, what is... I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you, no matter how hard I try. You know, I'm tired of playing along. when will you get tired of lying? But I never really lied to you. I just wanted to... Do you really think puppeteers, aliens, and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believe your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. Magcats, oracles, Pythias, observers, omnicubes, and whatever. Every day, you keep making up a new lie. I'm tired. I'm tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class tried teaching you a lesson. But no matter what we do, you never get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My bag is thrown away. Books scatter on the ground. Dead bodies in the garden. Fake letter. Everything. Everything. Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place.
It seems she's so happy she can't believe her luck. Now, chatting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please proceed to the smile room. We're all awaiting your glorious transformation.
Let's go, Seth. Everyone's waiting. I look at Henri for the last time. Go die. Henri doesn't care anymore. Henri, you're crying. Don't look at me. Just go die already. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to this. Explodes again? Give her a good old punch. Give Henri a good old punch. As I proceed to the smile room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Go die, Wiltshire.
You weirdo.
About time you got your brain fixed. I pass by C. He looks lost, devastated. So very small and human. His words are barely audible in this noise. I'm sorry. I give him my widest smile. I'm so glad, C. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looks at me in shock. The guards push me further, and the next moment, he disappears in the raging crowd. It must be the last time we can see each other, I think to myself. You know, C, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It's sad I won't be here to hear more of your stories. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll ever meet again somewhere. Guys, can I get a lobotomy next? I don't know if you want a lobotomy. Didn't you already get the mutant spider? Each person only gets one thing. You can't have two things. Don't worry, you'll definitely survive. Medical workers strap me to the chair. It becomes harder to keep my consciousness with each second. I cough. It's ink all over again. Bilious melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's Frey. Well, looks like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Wiltshire. Frey, you're... I've been a walking corpse for a very long time. It was you who kept me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, until we completely decay. We're both miserable, aren't we? Frey laughs bitterly. Come now. I won't let them have their way with your body and mind. I reach out and embrace the dead god. The former oracle melts into my arms, becoming a mass of organs and broken machinery. Meaningless, useless parts. Garbage of the mind. I am no longer breathing. The dead god leans in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, my princess. Now we can finally rest. As I sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory comes into mind. The Ink Princess wasn't kept in paper prison for long. The Paper Princess befriended the Ink Princess, and they became the dearest of friends. Thus, the Ink Princess became the happiest person in the world. This is my ending for this story.
Isn't that too cliche? How about Paper Princess dying from intoxication after touching the Ink Princess? Or Paper Princess using Ink Princess for ink production until it dries her completely?
That's even more cliche.
Then what do you suggest? A sugar-coated fantasy?
Not every story has to have such a cruel ending. I want Ink Princess to be happy.
Even if she's the plague itself? A parasite?
Oh, that's not fair. Well, you'll just have to stick with your mutant spider. Remember, let us know what happens 24 hours. Or I guess 48 because that's when I'll stream next. You'll always be remembered. Oh, Charlotte. 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 Ah, she's going to die. Oh, so sad. Even so.
Even if she doesn't deserve it?
Even so. It's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just who she is. Somewhere far away, the door to the smile room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lump of meat lay there, devoid of a soul. Somewhere far away, a false god wept over a mere disposable vessel. That's right. In the embrace of a dead god, I eternally rest amongst the stars. Rejoice, Seth. This is my happy ending. Black End, Everlasting Oblivion. So the previous ending we got was White End, and this one is Black End. So that makes sense. The White End, as in we wiped the entire world clean. So we destroyed everything and returned everything to nothingness. Whereas in this ending, Charlotte is the one who dies. So everything turns black because she dies, everything disappears, we don't see anything. Got a bad end, but Charlotte told us it's a good ending. Okay, so is Umbrella Man gonna visit us? Oh. So I guess the first ending that we got is the canon ending then. If Charlotte dies, it's bad. Then let's try again. Let's see what the third option would do. Okay, so we can skip all of this. Okay, talk to these guys. Alright. Can we go to bed now? If Charlotte dies, it's a bad ending. Okay, so now we have this. Round 3 of the acid trip. We just can't get enough of it. You know, just in case, let's play a memory of Bennett for you guys. And then we'll skip the rest. It's a memory of Bennett. It was raining that day, as usual. We were running errands with Bennett and the other workers. We were instructed to gather fresh bodies from the local graveyard for Huxley. We were the smallest of the group, and carrying a single plastic bag weighing around 60 kilos had us sweating and groaning all the time. Bennett went on rambling about the shows he saw on TV as we dragged the cadaver down the hill. He couldn't quite read yet, but excelled in spoken speech, so watching TV became his hobby. He found excitement in analyzing the characters to their very core, discussing all the possible plot scenarios, and I happily engaged in those conversations. It was one of the rare bonding experiences I've ever had. Memory end. Okay, let's skip. Ah, yes, it's very alluring. Yay, more being high. Yeah, it's time to get high. Or as high as a kite. Oh yeah, feeding maggots to maggots. Okay. 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 We have returned to the circus for the third time. Oh yeah, I think I didn't show you guys this one, but if you go here and look at the Book of Truth, it says that the pages are only blank. So it used to talk about observers, puppeteers, and all sorts of aliens and stuff. Now they're just blank pages. And then here's the notebook that C gave us that tells us about certain things. But if we read it now, all it says is, I wish I was someone special. So basically everything's fallen apart and nothing makes sense anymore. There's many doctors. They can definitely help Max Star with his powers. Bleh, creepy. So here... Use me to try again. Yeah. So it's like, kill yourself? Yeah. Nah. Aw. Yeah, so that's no good. For real. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be doctors that'll be able to help. It's a very typical... it happens every so often. You know, being bitten by a mutant spider. Okay, so this time, let's try to choose... Let's vote for our friend. Alright. Strap in, guys. It's gonna be another ending. I hope your decision is the right one, Seth. This way, I'll fulfill my promises to both C and Henri. I gave my vote to Henri. Henri looks at me in surprise. You actually voted for me? We made a promise, didn't we? Right. We did. We sure did. Look, Henri's voting for you too. Henri chooses my name in the list.
Attention, please. Everyone, stop voting now. We'll now count the votes. Please wait a moment.
3, 2, 1.
And the one who'll amount to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with 0 votes, is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only has he never socialized, he didn't even attend class.
That's a lie. C lost all his points because he ran away from the house.
Such a worthless being can never become useful to society. He is destined to amount to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah! What a loser. It's all because I've abandoned him. Everyone's clapping and cheering.
Loser God!
Loser God! Loser God! It feels like mass hysteria. It shouldn't be like this. Henri touches my shoulder. She's smiling, just like everyone else. Serves him, right? It's great we didn't get chosen, right? I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to C. I see Umbrella Man amongst the crowd. His yellow eyes stand out amongst all.
What a good day, isn't it?
Umbrella Man. Your employer, he...
Excuse me? What?
The god of this world, he's...
Oh. Are you talking about that gray-haired boy? Oh, God. My stomach hurts from laughter. I expected nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, that boy is a perfectly human being. Nothing special in any kind of way. Come on, take a look at him.
I call out to see. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me is the abyss itself. Then, for a brief moment, I finally see his face. A face of a small, scared boy. He disappears behind the doors. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm now responsible for his life. No, you're not. You'll stay here, with me. I'm sorry, Henri. I have to go. Wait! Henri grabs my sweater. I won't let you. People don't return from a smile room. You'll stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from her grip. I'll be back in a moment, all right? I wanted to be a better friend, Henri. They should make a spin-off called Hello, Charlotte, Spider Max. Is that going to be about you? Is it going to be Spider-Man from Universe 118? I wonder how the ending will be. Yeah, so no matter what, we can't avoid going into the smile room. What awaits us behind these doors? You're not a loser god, see? I think you're wonderful. You're wonderful. Exactly because you're flawed. Because it makes you so very human. We're flawed. We're born to make errors. We hurt each other because we're essentially egoistic. That's why I want to know you better. C is lying on the table with his eyes open. Vincent! I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Oh, wait, Miss Wiltshire. Something's off. Eh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside it. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent's breathing. He's right here. What I'm saying is that is a lump of meat lying on the table. It's not a person. It can't be. No way. You're lying. I do not tell lies, Miss Wiltshire. We were too late. I felt ink rise in my throat. Everything begins to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why did it come to this? Such a ruthless world. Such a cruel world. Such a world shouldn't exist at all. I'll consume everyone. I'll have them sleep peacefully inside my belly. No one will ever hurt anyone. No one will ever get hurt. because no one will feel anything. Humanity will ascend to a new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all cities and countries, and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full. Until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmates, my parents, my imaginary friends, and the oracle itself. I ate the lands, the buildings. I ate junk food, concrete, all together. Everyone was gone, and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything in sight. I became a black hole that sucked everything in, destroying it all. There was no one left but me. Yet I was with everyone at the same time. For I have become the world itself. Holding an empty shell of a false god, I cried. You liar! You liar! Vincent, you liar! You said that your earthly shell would wither and you'd become a god again. Yet, no matter where I look, I can't find you. I cried, and I cried, and I cried until my voice became hoarse. I'm sorry, everyone. I couldn't save anyone or anything. I'm sorry, Henry. You protected me. You got angry in my place, yet I only thought about myself. I'm sorry, Vincent. All this time, I wanted to be saved myself. So I sought salvation in you. I wanted you to become my hero. But it doesn't matter now.
Now that's too tragic. Don't you think, my dear?
You...
Hello there.
You're still alive?
My dear, that's a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The world you consumed is like a particle in the vast universe.
Then why are you here?
I've come on my own accord.
I clutch Vincent's body close to mine.
Easy, easy. I'm not here to take him away. Instead, I've brought you something.
Umbrella Man brings out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it?
What does it look like to you?
A soul cube.
Then a cube shall become. It's a copy of this boy's soul. It's rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed, though.
Souls have backup copies?
Well, of course. Data backup is essential. You must have thought you were able to go back in time, when in reality, your soul cube copy was loaded into a new body each time you died.
I never thought it like that.
Although you cannot bring this boy back to life, with a soul cube, he wouldn't vanish from this world completely.
So no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end.
You could still save his soul. If you open the cube, you'll release his soul data, and he will become a stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterwards. Anyway, enough with the idle talk. Charlotte Wiltshire, you've consumed the energy of an entire world and an oracle, and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create new life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is to consume more. In short, you've become a god, a binge eater at that. That is a fact. If you don't mind, may I ask, what do you plan to do now?
I'm tired, Umbrella Man. I just want to rest.
Is that all? You now have the power to consume worlds.
I never asked for it.
Then, do you plan to leave this domain?
I will remain here. I don't want to eat anymore, Umbrella Man.
Oh well, there are alternate versions of you who still struggle in countless parallel worlds. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too?
No. I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella Man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time, in past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now, it may seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending.
Is that an employment offer, Miss Wiltshire?
Yes, I want to hire you. Would you accept?
My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty sound. Your alternate incarnations shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all soul archives. You will go by many names, but none will define you. For I will eat it. Would you pay this price?
Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man.
So fast. You really don't value yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observers and puppeteers alike. Such things as episodes with me talking to your puppeteer were no more than visions of a delusional grade schooler.
I laugh a little. It sounds a little hysterical.
Have I said anything funny, my dear?
No, it's just... You've always said that your employer cared about my well-being. Now that I realize who that was all along, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, the irony. Am I right? The moment you hired me was destined to happen all along.
By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right?
Why, yes. I've grown accustomed to this distasteful nickname.
Do you have a real name?
I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles.
The man laughs mischievously. I laugh with him.
Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You shall have things to do before your slumber, don't you?
Just like that, Charles disappears. I look at the soul cube in my hands. It's small and gray and fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. You feel germs, the people, and human life itself. So you've decided you don't belong to this world. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was so fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait we share. It's time to let you go. I open the soul cube. The contents disappear. See you later, Vincent. I take his body in my arms and get up from my knees. Everyone, Mad Cat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more, walks beside me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machinery, soap and bugs, the God of this world lies beside me. He will too wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it'll be a dreamless sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, Seth, faithful friend of mine. I became the god of my dollhouse world and will observe its people till the end of time. Charles will eat my name and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't. And that's the only thing that's important. Great end. Eternal rest for God. Wow. That was amazing. Guys, I think Charlotte is hungry. A world without sea is a world that Charlotte doesn't need. Yeah, Charlotte destroyed everything. There's so many worlds to devour. Oh my goodness. But basically, we became the oracle that sleeps in episode 1. And Charlotte in episode 1 is an alternate Charlotte that goes on this journey and ends up in episode 2, where she ends up taking in the dying oracle, which was her previous incarnation, and then she herself becomes the new incarnation. That's so wild. We get a refund for our soul, and the Mad Cats live. Yeah, so Charlotte did sell her soul. 2-for-1 deal. Your brain is fried? It's a time loop. It sort of is a time loop, but it's not. It's sequential. So basically, all the worlds exist at the same time, but in every world, there is a version where Charlotte becomes the oracle, destroys the world, and then goes to sleep, only for another Charlotte of a different world to visit her destroyed world and to take in and fuse with the dying Charlotte who sold her soul and name, and then it keeps going and going. It's like a time loop in Ben 10. Is it a time loop in Ben 10? I didn't actually watch Ben 10, but I do know of it. But yeah, this is crazy. This is so wild. So there's 3 routes in each one. So the Oracle, the gray route has to exist for episode 1 to exist. And then episode 1 will lead to episode 2, but will branch off into those 3 possibilities again, with the gray ending looping back into itself. That is so wild. It's a Rick and Morty kind of. It kind of is Rick and Morty, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Because Rick has to go back in time to kill his wife and then cause himself to become a mad scientist and travel worlds and then kill himself again, kind of thing. I wonder what happens to Jim in each one. It maybe is a time loop like Ben 10. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think the story is really good. I actually think episode 1 and 2 is all the series needs, because 1 and 2 already answer so many questions. So the gray route, like I said, loops back into episode 1, and then the black end is the one where Charlotte dies and the timeline ends. The white route is the route that goes into episode 3, where Seth is the one who sells the soul to the Umbrella Man. So I wonder what happens in episode 3. Ah, this is so wild. This is crazy. Not to mention the absolute acid trip that we get to experience each time. Oh my goodness. Ah, I can still smell the colors. This is so crazy. Okay, is there more? Okay, no, that's it. Those are 3 endings. So the black, gray, and white. It is a very cool game. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Wait. Wait, there's still one more ending? Wait, are you sure? I don't think there's any more, right? We got white, we got gray, we got black. Oh, you miscounted? Okay. I mean, there could be an extra one. Oh, you forgot about white. Yeah. White End was the first one we got that leads to us selling our soul, and then probably leads into episode 3. And that's the canon ending. And then the gray ending is the one that loops back into episode 1. And then the black ending is the one where Charlotte dies and everything ends. So I'm pretty sure we got everything. Oh, that was so good. Maybe there's an ending where you just keep getting high. If you want to count that, I guess. We can actually use the thingy, the stuff, and choose to kill Charlotte, but it doesn't actually kill Charlotte, and it just loops the sequence over and over again. So I guess you can count Purgatory as an ending. Because in theory, if we repeat the same actions over and over again, it doesn't reach to the ending. It's more of a death, no? I don't think so. Definitely needs an ending where he gets powers. An ending where Max Star gets powers? Oh yeah, you need your ending. It's the rainbow ending. Your ending is in the rainbow ending. The rainbow ending with Spider Max of World 118. spitting spider webs out of his nose. Fighting crime, taking names, you know? Oh, okay. So I think this is a good place to stop. We had so much fun with this game. Oh man. It I wanted to do all the endings, but wow, was that fun. That was so interesting. The neck pain will be bad. I don't think. What, do you think I have gamer posture? I don't have gamer posture. I have great posture. Only the best. Uh, you just noticed how late it was? Yeah, we've been streaming for 3 hours already. Didn't you say you're in a blanket fort or something? It's not a fort, it's a tent. It's exclamation mark tent. It's actually quite big. It's quite spacious. I think. Can I actually stand up? Hold on, let me try. Oh wow. I could stand up inside my tent. It's barely enough for me to stand up in the tent, but not enough space for my chair to move. It is a very extravagant fort. Oh, the neck pain you're talking about is about Spider Max shooting webs out of his nose? How tall am I in bananas? Banana for scale? I am at least one banana tall. At least one banana tall. But yeah, it's a pretty spacious tent, all things considered. Holy shit, that's all? So tall, so tall, so tall. Whoa, tall. One banana is pretty tall. One banana is pretty tall? Thank you, thank you. How did you misspell tall twice? No. I thought you spelled it like that on purpose. It's towel, not tall. I'm towel. I'm so towel. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, actually, let me explain the tent. So, for those who don't know the backstory of the tent, audio quality. What else do you need? It was cheap. I bought it with cheap materials. I basically bought like the sticks that you use for gardening to prop up plants, taped them together, threw some heavy blankets over top. Audio quality. It must have been an acid trip earlier. Do I have any VODs of the Roblox games? Want to see me play through them? I do, but I don't have them posted up. I know because you're the one who requested all the Roblox game, and I did play through a bunch last time. Oh, the fluff. The fluff is finally gone. Thank goodness. So the original blankets I used were like recycled material blankets. They were like super dirt cheap. I think in American dollars is like $2. They're new too. But like as soon as you like unfold them, you're breathing in the fluff. And I was streaming like that for like a good month. No more. I bought like actual blankets this time. No fluff. Actually good. It's an echo-proof tent. Yeah. Get rid of all the echo and reverb. And yeah. Randomly found me while scrolling through YouTube. Oh, that's cool. I'm slowly dying of fluff inhalation. Thankfully not actually. Not anymore. I invested in the proper blankets. They're a bit more pricier than just $2, like a lot of dollars. But hey, at least I can actually use it and not have to breathe in things. Oh, how many commands are there? I have commands listed on my About page, and of course, yeah, exclamation command, and should show all the commands as well. Is there a smoke detector in my tent? Uh, should I have one? A lot of dollars is a lot of dollars. I know, right? It's a fire hazard for real. I think the previous blankets probably actually were fire hazards. The new tents, the new blankets though, it's just like a comforter, like a pretty thick comforter, and then like a packing blanket. So those ones are probably fine. But yeah, I wouldn't be too worried. I do have a smoke detector in the room, so yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm actually upgrading the tent and moving away from my tent setup and building actual pieces of sound dampening things to put on my wall. But I'm going to DIY that. I bought half the material, but still need to figure out how to get the other half. So that's a work in progress. Foreshadowing. The smoke detectors is the foreshadowing.
Breaking news. Local teen found dead in their room from what appears to be a burnt tent. More news on that at 6.
Hopefully I won't be on the news. I won't get burned to a crisp under my tent. Random question, can I code? Actually, yes. If you look, you're looking at it already. I wrote part of the code to make the chat on my overlay. I did the little, just small CSS tweaks to make the little color. I don't know how well it looks, but it works. What language? What language do I know how to do? Uh, pretty much anything. Pretty much anything. That is actually one of my main, it is my main. You had a feeling because of the random logic in the commands? I mean, the commands is just pretty simple, straightforward stuff. I actually wanted to, so if you guys don't know, Stream Elements allows you to create custom commands, and apparently there are 2 commands that are super interesting. One is a random command, which allows you to randomly do whatever you want, but there's a character limit. So the character limit only allows you up to a certain amount, and there's some rules about what you can do. But the other useful thing that you can do is that you can actually call an API. So if you write your own API and host it on a free hosting service, you can actually make Stream Elements do whatever the heck you want. And that is something I'm considering in the future. But for now, this is all we get. Basic commands. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Watch time are just the basic ones, though. There's a lot of stuff. Wait. You spent a total of 1 day and 17 hours watching. Wow. That's very long. Anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? No, I know it's a thing in Stream Elements. I mean that it's only really something you think of if you're deep into Stream Elements or you know how to code. Ah, I see, I see. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me red-handed. It was the first thing I thought of. Because I know how to code, It's the first thing I thought of, not the last thing. You're a detective. That's actually really good. I didn't actually think I would oust myself like that. I'm being ousted. I'm being found out.
Local streamer has been found out to be pretending to be dumb. More on that at 7.
Oh, you encountered a fridge. When you checked inside, it was cake. You happily shared it with the rest of the chat. Yippee, cake. Uh, yeah, so I am. I got an idea. I got an idea. Oh, and a shout out. You got found out after catching on fire. Yeah, immediately after, I got set on fire, and I got found out that I was actually not dumb. Like literally an hour afterwards, right? But I have some ideas after today's stream for some new commands. Uh-oh. Grandpa's here to prepare his dinner. Some of the commands, well, most of the custom commands have to do with other things that we've been doing on stream. So, who the hell is Grandpa? You'll see more of Grandpa in other future streams. Grandpa tends to appear in video games where there's a monster chasing us to eat us. Grandpa's everywhere. That scares you? You should be scared. That's crazy. Someone's eating well tonight. We don't know who, though. So I tend to add new commands for different things based off things that happen on stream. So I don't think you need to ask, but I already know what commands to add this time. I'm looking at you, 118. There's going to be some special commands just for you. Anyway, I think it's really nice that everyone's trying out all the fun different commands. I think I'll definitely invest in a bit more time to do something more special with them. It'll be interesting to do something even more interesting because Stream Elements allows you to actually have a loyalty system and you can gain points. But there isn't a way for custom commands to give people points on its own. But I'm going to be trying to do something else that will allow that to happen. Whoa, you're rich. Whoa, actually? Yeah. How'd you get so many points? What the heck? Yeah, Gumbo's still number one. You're not that rich in comparison? He would smash you guys in every category for real. The point system was only put in place like a little while ago, I think about a month ago. So it hasn't been tracking all the points for forever. So that's why the points are so low. But it'll get accumulated later. There'll be more things to use the points for in the future as I figure things out, as I try new things. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. You're about to start grinding points. There's going to be ways to earn points outside of just, hanging around. And it's going to have to do with the commands. There's going to be a special type of commands. Gambling? Gambling's a little boring. I want to do something more interesting than gambling. Because I think Stream Elements actually does allow you to gamble. So they allow you to gamble your points. They allow you to have like competitions with each other for points, but it's a really simple system. So if I improve it with the API, you guys could do something a little bit more interesting than that. By opening the fridge? That could be one of the ways. That could be. It might be. It might be. Might be. Might be. I heard gambling. Where's gambling? No gambling. No gambling here. There's no gambling. There's only investments. Investments. We're not gambling. We're investing. Investing. There's a difference. There's a difference. Don't worry about it. Everything we do here is perfectly legal. No problems anywhere. Don't ban me. You gotta defend your titles. RNG based investments? Yeah. RNG based investments. Yeah. That's how it works, right? The stock market's just RNG anyway. Investing in Grandpa? Please don't invest in Grandpa. I don't want to find Grandpa anytime soon, especially not when Grandpa is hungry. Simply an offering to the RNG. Simply an offering to RNGesus. What ideas do I have, or is this a spoiler? I won't spoil it. I have some pretty interesting ideas, or at least I think they're interesting. So we'll just save it till then. For now, you guys will just have to accumulate points with not much to do with them. For now. It's all about car crashes. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. What car crashes? I haven't crashed a single car. No one saw. No one saw anything. No cars have been crashed. Anyway, it's getting late. So, it was fun. Thank you everyone for coming. And thank you for playing around with my commands and looking forward to all the new things that I'll add in. I hope you guys have a nice evening. Have a nice day, whatever time zone it may be for you. And for now, I'll call it here, and I'll see you guys next time. So for now, bye-bye. Good night. What do I have to do for you to give me some yummy, yummy points? I'm sorry, I'm a hoarder. Right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good morning. Good afternoon. And good night. See ya, guys. Bye.